Hello. Hi, I hope this works. Hi, Avery. Hi, Cleo. I'm traveling again, so I'll probably be appearing and disappearing. Oh. Jen! Ouch. All right. Hi, Lana. What the fuck? All right. Ugh. Since I missed Caturday a few times over the last week, my partner makes sure to remind me now and just singing Caturday song. Oh, that's so cute. Alright, so I'm just fiddling with palettes for now. I have these two Winsor Newton palettes. And, oh my gosh, I hate this one. This one is really particularly stupid. I like the design except for one major flaw, and it's this stupid freaking rubbery thing. How do I even put it back on? I will show you why I think it's crapo. Alright, well that kind of shows that even if it's not properly in there. Hold on. Okay, so let me close it again. So they have two flaws, let's just say. They're a bit hard to open, and this one is really dumb because that stupid thing prevents it from staying down flat. Why? So that's why I had removed it. I just hate it. Otherwise the palette is really fun for one thing, really. It's the mixing areas. You get these 2 trays that are removable, so you can easily wash them. You can, I guess you could probably put this one aside and use this area for more mixing, even if it's not made for that. But yeah, and this one you can either clip it here or on the other side here. And I mean, that's great. That's a lot of mixing space. Okay, you cannot really press hard on this here, but you know, you could always just have it on the side and do your mixes in there. But I just like that it has so many mixing areas option, but it has other flaws. Chief amongst them, this stupid thing. Hey, box of paint! Hello! Maybe it will... No, I've had this one for quite a while, and it's really, like, springy. Maybe I should just cut it in the middle, anyway. I don't know. But this is the larger version of this palette, and it doesn't have... First of all, this is hard plastic instead of rubbery nonsense, and it doesn't go to the other side. So, ta-da! When you open this one, it still has the 2 trays. I don't have very strong fingers for that stuff, especially in the winter. They get all crackly and dead. So I think this one is even better. Like, this palette, I think, is my favorite in terms of mixing area, because with this one you can definitely like use this area for more mixes if you need more space. But this is also quite substantial. And the walls are high enough for decent washes. And then you also have this extra one that you can, like I said, you can... I tried to put it there, but it's just not... This is at a curve, so if they had made it flat, I could have just put it over there and that would have been perfect. But you can only, like, put it there. Hey, Carolyn! So I've had this one for really a long time. When I sort of decided that I wanted to try watercolor again, I bought this set and it was full of Cutman paints. It had 24 half pans in it. But yeah, since then I've just like done so many changes to it. And now I'm trying this where I put down some blobs of Holbein paints. And I want to see if I can use this palette. I don't really know how to use these spaces. They're made for cartridges that you can easily sort of swap around. That's what I was sort of removing initially. And I kind of like that this one is the tiny version of the other one, but this one is less cleverly made than this one. So yeah, maybe I could just find ways to put my paints in there, but it's not flat, as you can see. I don't know if that's intended to be more mixing areas or something, but it's just annoying. Yeah, I pretty much chucked out the Goodman paints and replaced them with Winsor and Newton. Yep. Pro Winsor and Newton is definitely an improvement. Hold on, let me... Okay, sorry. Just give me a second. Okay. Okay, sorry. All right. Them those little pans. Yeah. Hey, Mikey! So maybe I could just... Hold on, let me go back to... Just because this is nearby and quick and easy, so... Oops. So these are the cartridges I was mentioning. These are the ones that came with this little palette, so this is the OG Cutman paints. So as you can see, I have other options. I could probably put something together, but so I don't know what I'll do, but I can either plop in these cartridges. I have other like Winsor Newton pans somewhere, but at the moment I cannot remember where I put them. So that's a bit on pause for now. Good to see you. Finally getting out of rehab Monday. Oh, awesome! Yay! Congrats, Mikey! I'll just chuck this in the box. There you go. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put some blobs in there and screw that. These Winsor Newton palettes, like, they're really well made. I find this is not cute, but you know. Anyway, I won't see it when it's open. So yeah, these palettes are so nicely made. I like the plastic they're made from. Like, I've had this palette for like 20 years probably, and you know, it's really sturdy and nice. Like I said, its only issue is that it's a bit hard to open if you have sensitive fingers, but otherwise really good. So I've already laid out colors here. I could lay some other colors in there. What do you guys think? Also need to bring my tea over here. Hold on. All right, sorry. So today I have a matcha latte that's been sitting on my desk for a bit, so... Oops, sorry. I'm open to ideas as well because I just reorganized my palette drawer and I have the whole... You had so much potential. You had that chat with which palette? I'm curious. Or which paints? So, oops. On the same topic, I have this baby here. Sorry. I can't keep rolling back and forth. Oh, the little Cutman. So this one. Okay, so yeah, I also have this one. And I kind of need to get these pans out and put other colors in there, but I don't know what I want to put in there. I'm undecided. I'm not gonna open these because my hope is that I might be able to sell the pans, and I think it's easier to sell pans that are brand new. But I'm excited to put other colors in this slim palette and try it. It's so nice. It's so shiny. Has so many mixing areas. Check that out. 8 in the lid and 9 in the flap. What? Okay. Alright, so I think I might just put blobs down there. Though I need to figure out which colors. And it's probably going to be a Holbein because Holbein are so well behaved. Look at that. How pretty. And if I decide to change my mind, these are much easier to peel off than any other palette. Palette. Color, paint, palette, something. Words. That slim black palette is the bee's knees. I know! I just don't know what to put in it. I might... 1, 2... I could put full pans. But like, which colors? That's the issue. I kind of like full pans because it's less hard on brushes. Though it's not like a Hall of Fame of limited palettes. Seriously. Okay, so let's... Hold on. All right, back. Right. So these are all the colors, all the watercolors from Holbein. Probably won't fit in there. And I know I have just about every color of these in tubes. So it's always a good one to pick a palette from. And also I really like how these paints behave for illustration. It's really, really good. I think I might... I like the Manganese Blue Nova as a kind of a manganese alternative cyan color. So do they have a good magenta? Oh, the Quinn Red is a good magenta. They have like many yellows that fit as a primary yellow. The switches with overlay are so nice. Hey, thank you. I was really struggling to find a way to have the pigment info. And then I remembered I have these tracing paper sheets. So I just taped them on and wrote the pigments on that. So that I can overlap it and see it out. But it's just for reference. It's not really, I don't really care about the pigment info. No, they're not that granulating. Actually, I think Holbein is one of the least granulating brand I know of. They have the usual like cases of cobalt, violet, and cerulean blue are granulating. It might look like that because this is really cheap paper, so sometimes paint doesn't look too good on cheap paper. The Ultramarine Deep, the Genuine Viridian, and the Van Dyke Brown also granulate, but for the rest it's really quite smooth actually. copyright 2022 by Ebb. Oh my gosh, no. By all means. I think it's like Turner and that it blooms a lot because there isn't Tuxcall and they like to stay put. Yeah, that's true. They don't flow a lot. And like I said, this is like cheap cellulose paper, so I think it tends to be a bit more like weird on, because the thing is often cellulose paper, the colors, they seem brighter because what happens is that the paper has enough sizing in it that the paints stay on top of the paper. They don't really absorb as much in the paper. So that has two effects. It has the effect of being much easier to re-wet, but also this makes the paint much brighter because they stay like on top of the paper. While when you use cotton paper, sometimes the paints will appear a bit duller and they might be like a bit tougher to re-wet and remove if that's your intention. So who isn't going to be a cat for Halloween? I really like their Mars Violet. I don't know if you can see. Like, Holbein doesn't have a lot of special colors. It's pretty basic. They don't have fancy mixes like you would have in Daniel Smith or Schminke. But they have the Mars Violet. Is it the Mars Violet? Yeah, the Mars Violet is actually not that bad. I think it's interesting as a color. And they have their Mineral Violet, I think, is also quite interesting here. It has a tiny bit of that, you know, that separation into a more pink color and a more blue color. It has ultramarine blue, PR 122 and PBR 25 in it. So one of the colors can be granulating, so that might be what makes the effect. But otherwise, they don't really have like really special stuff. But I think their green gray is quite nice, and their terre verte is they don't have that pesky like green earth pigment that is super hard to re-wet and super weak. Instead, they have this mix that has two pigments in it, and that is much easier to wet and super nice. Kind of like chromium oxide green, really. And then they have green gray, which is also pretty. They have yellow gray, which is a fun muted color. So yeah, I might be a bit biased because I really like them. And I agree with Otto in that Holbein has the best indigo. It's so pretty. They have a really good neutral tint too. Alright, still don't know what colors I'm going to put in this palette. I'm always split between making a more muted palette or making a palette that is versatile, like magenta, yellow, cyan, and then a couple of other colors, or just a bunch of muted colors in there. Oh, Holly! Hey! About Windsor Knight or White Knight? Hubby has to dress as a music icon for his choir trip in his super. Oh no! My house is decorated inside but won't be dressing up. Aw. Just put the cats on you and say you're disguised as a couch or a cat bed. Windsor Newton, okay. I really don't know about their claim about the pans versus the tubes. There's definitely something different because the pans are extruded paint, so they basically make a big like tube a long, long string of paint, you know, in that weird squarish shape, and then they chop it. And to be able to keep this shape, it has to be a bit different than the paint in the tube. However, I do not agree that if you want to work from dry paint, you have to use their pans. I think you can use their tubes and just let it dry and things should be okay. Yeah, we don't do decorations here either. Hold on. I keep telling him to do the turn back time chair, but he's not going for it. I have some rocking cat ears. I'm looking forward to putting... Oh, that's so cool! Mikey! That is good. Hello, Minette. Salut, Minette. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Hello. Non, tu t'en vas. Ben, écoute. Hey, Erica! Hi! Alright, let's... Ouch. So, Quinn Red, is it in here or is it with the reds? I think it's with the reds. Not Quinn Scarlet. Doesn't matter. Quinn Red, right? It's Quinn Red. What is this one? Horizon Blue Loop. Bold Blue, Verditor Blue. Nope. So I'm looking for the manganese blue Nova. Hopefully I have it somewhere. Maybe not actually. Huh. Okay. A friend does decorate too, and she even made a wood board cut out of a ghosty town. Oh! And lit it from behind for a party. That's so cool. Haha, there it is. There you go. The Skinny Schminke palette has their student grade paints, which I would choose over Cutman every time the colors paint on beautiful. I agree. I think the Academy from Schminke is probably the best student range out there. Imidazolone. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the imidazolone. Yellow. I have a small one here. There we go. That bigger Cutman set from before is where I got serious about watercolor and love them for it, but I've used a few other student brands that are much easier to work with. Sennelier and Schmincke. I haven't tried the La Petite Aquarelle range, like Sennelier student range. Alright, so I have 3 colors here. I only have an 18 set, but they were really easy to just pick up and go. Which ones? I might be way out of sync with the chat and stream. I'm in the wilds of train travel right now. I'll catch up when I can. Ooh, I hope it goes well. The Sennelier student, the Schminke were the easiest, but had been using them pretty steadily when I got the student box. Oh, I see. The thing I've heard about this Nidia student range is that the earth tones are particularly hard to re-wet and kind of weak. Kind of weak, yeah. Strangely enough, Holbein doesn't have a student range. I think it's because over there in Japan it's so affordable that you don't really need a more affordable option. Otto! Hey! Yes, I'm trying to put together a selection of colors, of Holbein colors to maybe put in this palette. But I don't really know what I want to do with it. I just like this one because of all the mixing area and how compact it is. There you go. Relatively stable. But I don't know if I just like put blobs in the bottom of this area, or do you foresee painting outside with it? No, probably not. That's the issue. I don't know what I want to do with it. I did another one. Maybe I should swatch this one first, so that yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Okay, let's hold on. Let's sort stuff out. Marine blue escaped. A more themed palette maybe for your postcard character back. Yeah, that's what I'm sort of like, that's what I don't know. That's okay. That's why I don't know what I want to put in this one. But I think I'm gonna swatch this one and perhaps do some mixes, and that might help me figure it out. Right, I'll go get some water and I'll be right back. All right, no, I can't do that. Okay. And yes, Holbein too. All right. palettes, palettes, palettes. What is that tea? Raspberry and toast? What? Oh, please name the colors. I don't think I wrote them down. Hold on, let me think for a sec. What, did I write them down? Alright, so I don't remember what the first yellow is. Because Holbein has like a bunch of like sort of neutral yellows that all look the same. Like, they're all pretty similar, you know. So one of these, I know this one is the it's a permanent yellow. Hold on. It's permanent yellow deep. Yeah, it's the one of the huge tubes that Otto got me. Yeah, it's permanent yellow deep. This is Queen Gold. This is Vermilion Hue. What is this one? I think this one is Pyrrole Red. Yeah. Yep. Rose Madder, Cerulean Blue, Ultramarine Deep, Prussian Blue, Yellow Ochre, Burnt Sienna, and Lamp Black. I don't think Holbein doesn't have a nickel as a gold, I think, do they? Rose Madder, yeah. I love Rose Madder. No, it doesn't. Mentioning palettes, I ended up ordering the one for Gansai. Oh yeah, which one? That is good. Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Non? Oh, awesome! That's really cool, Holly. I mean to do a video on that palette quite soon. Like, I just need to edit it and then post it. I feel like a dark mustard green is missing. Well, this one is gonna stay like this because I'm gonna mix the other colors from these. So I have like 3 yellows, 3 red, 3 blues, and a couple of neutral-ish colors. So I feel like I can sort of mix what I need with that. Hold on. I'm looking for something. So that's going to be the next step, is going to be to try a couple of mixes to see what I can do. So I feel like for a mossy green I should probably start from a color like Prussian blue. Have some of that green gold in there. Perfect, I like your selection a lot. Thank you. I think it's a good selection for muted, but you know, muted but vibrant mixes. Does that make sense? Just because I love it for no other reason. Maybe I would have exchanged the cerulean to a cobalt turquoise. Arrête de te gratter, Minette. Elle est dans l'entrée puis elle se gratte. Comme une tweet. Salut Babou. Si tu veux la fille. Si tu veux. Bien sûr. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Ici. Oh, de la pluie. Well, I haven't seen your gouache palette, Lena. I need to. I have such a great big backlog of video to watch. Pas chiante pas en tout. Comme non, je veux pas, non. T'as réussi à l'attraper? T'es bon. Yeah, Scout is being a bit of a handful. I haven't made a video about it yet. I've used it a lot on screen. Oh, I see! I don't know, Scout is just being difficult. I love that whole bottom row. You mean the purples and the orange? Gee, I wonder why. I agree, those are some lovely dusky colors. I know. Both bite. But I also have a lemon yellow kind of color, a somewhat quin gold, a vermilion, and a purple magenta. Also yellow ochre, burnt sienna, and burnt umber for the neutrals. It's very, very closers. Yeah, definitely. Does anyone else put together a well thought out palette? Painting, one painting, go woo-ha! Then I feel called out. I do feel called out. No. It's bite. There's a like this thing that happens in brains where we like you see a bunch of colors and you go like, oh, they would go so well together, and then you make a palette out of them and then you never touch it again. I know I've done that. What about you, Otto? I miss my paints. Monday, Mikey, you will be back with them and your family and all your stuff on Monday. Oh, tons. I have this one beautiful palette full of rich muted Daniel Smith paint. I love the colors, but somehow never paint with the palette. I really, I don't know, but I can't see you. I'll be right back. Okay, Jen. I can't really see you paint with a muted palette. Like, I can see you paint muted colors with a vibrant palette, but it's really weird to imagine Otto and a palette of muted colors. I want to, though. It's great that you have it ready, though, so that way if at a certain point your brain does the switch, like suddenly you can just quickly grab it and so what I'm looking at is my selection of empty Winsor & Newton pans. What's this next? There are some of these that are really old. Well, not the ones I'm picking out. Oh, some of them. But some of them still have the Winsor & Newton England print at the bottom. Eh. That's not fun. Why do you not stay put? Polisher. What has been everyone's highlight of the week? Good question. What about you, Otto? Niece had her tonsils out in day 2 and she's pretty much like no big deal. Yay! I made a great cake. Does that count? All right. This is really basic, but at least the pens are not like moving around as much. And there we go. So what are you supposed to do once you just let the brush get messed up by like hitting the all right, so I will mix my original idea. I'm gonna need at least those two. Probably gonna end up with way too many colors. Again. Nothing wrong with, well, nothing wrong on its own, but I only have 12 pans in here, so. Damn it. What has been the best thing you've eaten this week? Same answer as before. My cake. Is everything okay? It seems to have kind of issues with the connection a bit. I baked apples with apple flavored Werther's and a ton of cinnamon. Oh, wow. Ouch. Oh, these. Yeah. I don't have my gripper tool nearby, and I don't think the gripper is small enough to open. Did it. Oh my god. Oh, thank you so much for being here, Holly. I hope you have a great weekend. Ah. Oh, I didn't know they make it clear. I don't think that's supposed to be the case. Yeah, okay, this one is not mixed. Oops, okay, let's see. Ouch. Oh, come on, this one is not even old. Ouch. Jesus. I guess we can sort of see just how much Bine's binder is clear. Figures are going to be so dead after this. Bah. Hey. Binder is a super effective glue. I swapped to a mason jar with a lid from one with a flip top and had to basically oh no. Yeah, well, it is basically like melted sugar, so not exactly surprising, but still. I should finish my tea too. Bon. All right. So what do we think of this? I think I could replace my wardrobe with those. All right, I think that's serviceable. So, but the bottom one would kind of the red and green. This one here. It's quite reminiscent of the if you think about it, the what do they call it? You know that Daniel Smith set of Primatech colors. I don't know why. I know it has like a bright pink and a purple in there, but it kind of reminds me of mineral colors for some reason. All right. Derwent charcoal color should have been. Oh, your autumn palette. That, yeah, that's true. Oh my gosh. I still have it, not the palette itself, but the charts. I remember that. Oh, so many years ago, ages ago. I know, now I have to open all of these again, though. I need to keep better track of the the Holbein colors I run out of. Who knew commenting on that? Yeah, I remember sending you very early on like that's of my handmade paints. Like I think you were really into the Naphthol red I had at that time. Naphthol red is a really nice pigment. It's a bit of a pain in the butt to mold, but it's so pretty. Oh, I should really write what the colors I picked are, right? Okay, that's gonna be a bit tricky. Alright, that's gonna be a bit more useful. And tested, it's usually a generous time. Yeah, maybe I'm taking a risk here, but you know. At least Holbein is really easy to, like I said, to peel off things or remove from things usually, so. Not budging. So is the little palette to be used in supplement? Possibly. Or on its own. It really depends on how I'll feel at that specific moment. Yeah, that engine red is really sad. I don't know if I have another one. I know, what did I do? Oh no, the palette, I'm so sorry. Are there any Holbein colors you don't have? Actually, I think I have all of them, but I need to do an inventory to see which ones I'm running out of and which ones I am not. Ridiculously big tubes are one of my favorite things. I love it so much. Like, definitely not missing light red. So good with the yellow ochre. Sienna. Here's this one. Damn it. Oh well, okay. Okay then. Yeah, I guess that's the next thing I will do is inventory. I wish they made the 60 ml. I don't know, is it crappy again? That's a tinsel tube of indigo. Pourquoi est-ce que ils stream en sans dessin? Okay. Yeah, they definitely need to do the opera in 60 ml. I have no idea why they don't. Thanks to Sekaido, I was able to print out a list and then sort of translate it as best I could of all the tubes that are the big 60 ml tube. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna mute. Okay, I hope that was better. I had the same issue last week. I don't know what's up. This is annoying. Hubby's tired of the blue hair and was thinking opera pink. Oh, I totally support that idea. Manic Panic do some great hot pinks. That's true. All right. All right. All right. I haven't been brave enough yet. Zoom Teams blurs blue hair out. What do you mean it blurs the blue hair out? Do you have hair that's non-photo blue so it doesn't photocopy? Photocopy! Oh, there's something I meant to do. It tries to make my hair part of the background, so I get a fuzzy blur around my hair. Hey, it's Buen Paulo. Hi, guys. Ah. Okay, excuse me. 3 years I've had blue purple hair, and the only time I was accused of dyeing it is when it was powder pink. Yeah, it's just that the swatch I had just painted, the paper like fell down, and I had a moment of panic because I was like, oh no, is it gonna do like toasts and fall on the fresh paint side, you know? Okay. I'm thinking. So this is my assortment of old Primatic paints from the company who shall not be named. The fuck. Okay. Oh, that's Queen Burnt Orange. That's not Primatic. That's Bloodstone. Transparent Pearl. Cyclorite. Suicide. I don't know why there's these two odd colors in there. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, Bugs of Paint, I love it. In my cleanup, I gave myself the giggles because at some point I stuck a trashy but cute sticker on my Daniel Smith palette and had forgotten all about it. That's so funny. I'm just gonna try to... If Otto used pens, I would consider sending these to her too, but I will eventually use them up for something, I guess. Does anyone have anything exciting planned for November? Yes, actually. Yeah, you don't use pens. Jen will come visit if everything goes according to plan, which is really cool. Fortunate enough that Jen lives in Ontario, which is a Canadian province really close to Quebec. So it's fairly easy to set stuff up to meet. The Jen that was in the chat, Jen Lee. She said she was be right backing, so hubby has 3-day training camp for choir over the 5th. Me and the cats are going to watch fireworks. Oh. I always forget about this stupid box. Alright, good enough. Yeah, if only it was easier to travel from Europe. That would be so much simpler. I plan on shedding all over Eve stuff. Yeah, the cats have shed. I have shed. Guillaume has shed. Everybody has shed everywhere. It only means the you know the hair tumbleweeds are gonna be bigger for a bit. Oops, that's quite dried out. Let's wet this. These pans are the Irodore watercolors from forever ago that Holbein had and discontinued. I managed to grab a few, but I also had the Helm Green. I put it in something, but I don't remember which palette it was. Where did I put the Elm Green? Yeah, that was a long time ago. Ouch. Well, it's somewhere. That's the great thing about watercolor. You can forever. Yeah, and I mean that Irodori set was still available when I started my channel, but I mean, no one can afford like a what $500 set of watercolor. That was a bit extreme. So I was able to find a couple colors here and there, and I have more that are not in pans because we eventually found a place. I think it's called the Merry Artist in the US that had a couple of open stock tubes, and I was able to grab a few then too. Alpine Artist Gouache Permanent Green Deep. I have no idea where this pen comes from. Oh, that's pretty. I couldn't tell that this was gouache right away because it's not correctly at all. Oh, I'm just saying 500 out of my ass. I don't remember how many colors were in that range. It was quite substantial. So I can easily imagine like a 48 15 ml tubes set that could easily go for 500. How to wake up Otto. Tell her of paints that cost an obscene amount. Oh, when I hear about obscene amount for stuff, I was looking at the art store website earlier, and they have a book. I don't remember the name of the artist, but it's a British artist. I think Natasha Newton talked about them. But anyway, there's a book they call a sumo book, and the book is almost $2,000. 2,000, and that was on sale. Okay, mind you, Canadian dollars, so keep that in mind, but it was originally like 3,000s. Also, what else? I saw that this, you know, the big box of all the tubes from Sennelier, like the big wooden box with all the colors in it, except for Opera Pink, I think. On my art store website, that was 900 Canadian dollars. Which is surprising because I don't think it's that expensive in pounds if you look at Jackson's. But yeah, it was $900, and I was like, oh, whoa, whoa, hot damn. Everything Holbein is overpriced, so that was funny. Like, they have the 4 season, you know, the Irodori gouache sets that recently came out, the 4 sets. And they have a bundle deal, like all 4 sets for something like 370 Canadian dollars. And that's a good deal for the price of these supplies here, but knowing that Otto is more familiar with the Japanese price of Holbein product, that's still gonna be a big markup. Yeah, it's like 360 pound, and I don't think the pound is worth more than twice its value in Canadian dollar. You forget the lapis and Yinmin blue. Well, those are ka-ching. The most expensive paint I have is Sleeping Beauty Turquoise Genuine Schminke. Squash of Dark Blue Indigo. Holbein, Hizo, and Delinia. Yeah, that's just... Holbein is not... I don't know what happens when they import Holbein to North America, but the prices increase like at least threefold. Like a 15 ml tube of Holbein, the best price I can have for a Series 1 is like $13 Canadian. It's still cheaper than Daniel Smith, and I would much prefer buy Holbein at that price than Daniel Smith. But when Otto tells me that it's like, I don't know, $5 if you convert the cost in yen at Sekaido, like it's... Friends don't let friends buy Holbein outside Asia. $4. That's not even $5. Oh, that's insane. All right, anyway, I think the stream is almost over. We're almost at 4. So, and that's the price after the increase. Yeah. I mean, I'll see if I can put it together, but I might have to see about you getting me some stock when you go to Japan. Because it's really hard to do the jump mentally to go, oh yeah, I'm gonna purchase this $20 tube when you know it's like $5 elsewhere. Like, yeah, it's difficult to acquire, but it's really difficult brain-wise to knowingly purchase something that you know is like really, really inflated because of the, you know, the shipping and all that. Like Dove, of course. Oh, thank you so much. I'm sending you a package from there anyway. Oh, I need to put together a package for you. Too bad that the maple stuff is at its best in the spring. But I'll see. That's why I don't have a lot of schminke. Well, at least schminke you can order it from Jackson's and it's a good price. Holbein is still expensive at Jackson's. There's no really any options to buy Holbein at a relatively decent price. And why I don't have many DS. Yeah. I remember Daniel Smith was like $12 when I got into watercolor, and now it's $16, $17. It just makes no sense. Like for Series 1. Thank you so much for being here, Otto. I hope you have a good night's sleep and a great weekend. And have good dreams. And yeah, unless you guys have any questions, I'm gonna slowly end this. Rip things not costing a lot before today's economy. Ugh, yeah. Dreaming of rainbow sheep. Oh, dream of sheep that have yarn the color of the beautiful yarns you get. Can you imagine if you didn't have to dye the yarn and it would be on the sheep in those beautiful colors? How amazing would that be? Camouflage sheep. Oh, and happy Halloween. Oh, that's a very good reminder. Happy Halloween, everyone. I hope you get all the awesome Halloween treats you want and stuff your face appropriately. Rainbow sheep sounds amazing. I know. It would be so funny to see like bright pink sheep that you don't have to dye the wool. you just like clean it up and you know. Are they scary Halloween finding all this scarily high price stuff? Oh, that's a great idea. I wish I had thought of that. That's such a fun idea. It's a good. How can you imagine? 5 ml Holbein Vermilion, which is one of the most expensive ones, is 876 euros. I don't know what that is. That converts to. All right, guys. Good Halloween. Happy Halloween. Have a great week and also a very good weekend. And we will see each other next week, hopefully. And until then, have the best of time. And see ya, guys.